welcome to Roll the Damn Dice. We are filming in the lovely Space and Light in the country. You can follow them on Instagram or book a stay here yourself on their website. Link in the description below. We're not sponsored, I'm just being nice. I'm Tony and I'm the DM.
Hello, I'm Moa and I am playing Quinn, the High Elf Barbarian.
Hi, I'm Stephen and I'm playing Herb, the Human Cleric.
Hi, I'm Paul. I'm playing Hanramal, the Loxodon Circle of the Moon Druid.
Hi, I'm Joy Amy and I'm playing Coastal Village, who is a Tabaxi Pact of the Fiend Warlock.
I'm Luke. I'm playing Hellig, the Firbolg Twilight Domain Cleric.
Okay, so everybody rolled initiative during the break, and so we have, for the initiative order, just so you know, we have Hellig, Quinn, Herb, Han, so sorry, I didn't forget your name then, Jarek, and then Coastal Village.
I feel I'm too high in the initiative.
Oh well, you rolled the damn dice, Henny.
You immediately went, it's going to be fine.
Okay, Hellig, what are we doing?
Okay, so no swords or anything have been drawn yet. It just looks like it's coming to a boil. The pot's boiled over at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jarek's going off on Koros.
Yeah.
You've calmed his emotions as much as possible, but he is
It's still beyond
angry.
that.
He's still being a dick.
That's fine. So he will, he'll take off his amulet to Salune, hold it in the palm of his hand and press it to the front of his shield, and he's going to use his Channel Divinity for Twilight Sanctuary. So this bubble of twilight is going to burst out from him and make a sphere of 30 foot around Hellig, and there is dim light inside the sphere. And so whenever a creature ends its turn in the sphere, I can give it either 1d6 plus 7 temporary hit points, or I can end one effect causing it to be charmed or frightened. So that's his action. He does that, the sphere bursts out, and he's just going to scan the room to see, who's about to draw a sword on someone or fire a crossbow at someone, and he's just going to be ready for that. So he's going to gain 11 temporary hit points for himself.
Lovely. Okay, Quinn.
I mean, the fire's gone up. The rage crackle was already there, and she's now at the point where she just wants to. She's like, you know what? Actually, this irritating little thing was trying his best, and I don't do well with bullies. She's gonna let it go, and she's just gonna rage out.
Amazing. Does that mean
The fire's gone? Hands kind of
Stoked it.
Stoked the fire, so to speak.
he's also started a literal fire as well?
There's a bonfire going, and she's just like, you know what? I could really do with stretching my shoulders. So she's gonna rage out, which means she has to roll her wild magic table. So that is a 7. So, flowers and vines temporarily grow around you. Until your rage ends, the ground within 15 feet of you is difficult terrain for your enemies.
Ooh,
nice.
okay.
Yeah, for your enemies. So you guys are okay. She's gonna stamp her foot and get ready to charge at him. And her stiletto is just gonna make a little hole in the floor. Is it floorboards or is it marble?
It will be floorboards. It'll be like
And the stiletto is just gonna kind of cut a hole in the floor, and out of that is just gonna be this tendrils of magical vines that are gonna move with her, I presume. And yeah, she's gonna go in for a swing with the great axe.
Ooh.
Like the other side of it. She isn't, so she's not trying to cut him. She almost wants to bat him away. So that's a nat 20.
Oh, okay. Oof, okay.
No.
We like advantage.
I feel that might be a bad situation. Trying not to kill him.
And that 20 will hit, obviously, and it's a critical. So what damage is that?
So that's 12.
Yeah.
Plus 2 plus 6, so 12.
20.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She has 2 attacks.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
But I kind of want to forgo. Can I do essentially? She wants to batter him back and try and knock him prone, and then pin him with the great axe. So it's kind of a like swipe him, and then like pin him down rather than have like another attack. More try to
knock him prone
and kind of like
Grapple.
heel to the chest, great axe to the throat.
So you're trying to grapple him essentially. That's difficult because a grapple is an action.
Yeah.
A grapple is a full action. I'm gonna say that you can knock him down, but you can't pin him.
Okay.
So he's on the floor, but you are not over him, holding him down, so he can get up.
Yes.
It
is difficult terrain, it's not just like
Okay, so you've knocked him over, but he's not pinned or anything.
Great.
Herbalicious.
Cool. Herb's just kind of sat there, and he's feeling like maybe he has partial responsibility in this, because obviously where Jared stood is a 15-foot radius of zone of truth. So that is basically 30 by 30 foot, so anyone just in the area. You can't, it's not that you can only tell the truth, but where you would tell a lie, you could avoid telling the truth, if that makes sense. But I don't know how that's affecting everybody. And he's just kind of going, fudge berries. And he sinks slowly down to below the table, and he waves his hand as he goes, and he casts Bless on Coastal, Hamel, and Quinn.
Cool.
So you guys get to have plus a d4 to your saving throws and attack rolls. And he just, he goes under the table and hides.
Is that a one-off thing or?
Nope, as long as it's Bless level 1, it's concentration from me. It lasts up to a minute.
Attack and saving.
Attack rolls and savings.
Cool. And you say you want to hide under a table?
I'm hiding under the table.
Under the table.
Under the table.
Okay, I will say that that's half cover.
Half cover, cool.
Yeah, because they can still get you underneath, but from above it'll be a. So yeah, I'm gonna say half cover for that. And is that Herb's go?
Yep.
So that was 8 points to Quinn of temporary hit points, and Herb's got 10.
Okay.
Nice, thank you.
Okay, Han.
She's feeling.
So Han will look around. Is there anyone likely to back up? Are there any sort of people looking like they're going to back him up, the baddie guy?
So everybody is obviously looking around. Like the bar is pretty much looking around, and as Herb has cast Zone of Truth, was it 60 foot? Did you say?
Yeah. So it's 15 by 50, so it's 30 foot.
30
so
foot.
Spot where anyone within 30 foot of him basically spot. Technically, they'd have to do a charisma saving throw, but the DC is 15, so you can decide if common folk even have that level of charisma to pass.
You know what? For fun. So everybody within 30 foot of, well, not everybody, but most people who are like talking, you can see their faces kind of slowly getting a bit like angry, even though they're watching you, and they just start fighting each other. It's like sort of spreads around this one particular area of the bar. But there is somebody just in the corner who's looking and almost reaching down for his belt to like grab something. You think maybe probably a dagger or something like that.
So Han will put his hand out. He's going to step to try and give extra cover to Herb. So he's obviously quite big, and he will
Working his way over to Lucas's legs.
He's going to
Feel safe.
one hand will sort of look down to what's his name? Jarek, and the other to this guy on the other side of this person on the other side of the bar. And 2 tigers will appear, where sort of leap from his hands. One on top of Jarek, just pinning Jarek and growling, and the other one will be about 15 foot from this person with the dagger, and they get their own initiative. And they're they are 20.
20. Dirty 20. Okay.
And yeah. on. That will drop concentration on the bonfire.
Okay, so fire's
the
gonna.
spell stops. Anything that is flammable will remain on fire.
Luckily, there's not hundreds of bottles behind the bar.
Of alcohol.
Of alcohol. Okay, so the fire's still going because it's, like I said, it's a mahogany bar. So cool. And is that?
And that's it.
Lovely. Okay, it is Jarek's turn. So Jarek is going to he is going to pull out his dagger and just go for the tiger. So that is does a 17 hit?
That hits.
17
it's only
hits.
just come into existence.
What
a life.
It's 4. So that's 4 piercing damage. However, Jarek gets another turn. He gets 2 attacks.
What kind of hospitality middle management is this?
That was a nat 20. So that is 7 more piercing damage to the tiger. And then he's going to yell over, Ovid, what are you doing? Come over! And he's like yells at the other guy with the tiger. And if he's prone, he's a half movement to get up, isn't it? Or is it even less?
It's a turn if he needs to get out from under a tiger.
That's true.
It's an action.
I mean,
difficult terrain.
Actually, I'm the DM. I can do what I like.
Yeah, do what you like.
Yeah, he'll stay down. He'll stay down. Okay, it is. Actually, I'm gonna roll of it in. So we are down to the wonderful coastal village.
Well, the question is, do I use up a spell slot? And I don't have very many because I'm a warlock. Now, I think coastal village would have been going for putting out the fire, mainly to save the alcohol. However, when Jarek started stabbing at a tiger, when basically we were just trying to restrain him, she's not really down for that shit. So she's just going to point an eldritch blast in his direction. And try and hit him with an agonizing blast.
It's covert mission.
Yeah, and also, are the tigers alive? Druid people help me. Like they've been summoned, but are they like a spectral thing, or are they actually a living, breathing creature now?
He has conjured them. They would disappear.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Herb doesn't feel he needs
He
to.
summoned fey spirits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Summoning face spirits, that's fine. He doesn't feel he needs to heal these tigers.
Yeah, oh god.
So that was a crit.
Oh, worm.
Wow, we're rolling well.
Yes.
So that's 14 plus a d10 roll.
Yeah, so that's
Sorry, 14 plus.
plus a d10 roll. The d10 roll is a 2.
That's fine. You only have 15 hit points left. So so Jarek's dead.
Oh no!
So please, how is this looking?
So this is looking like coastal village going. Oh, I think I should get on really well with Rothgar.
Well.
And going, bad boy. Just basically pointing her glove in the direction. And this particular agonising blast is a sort of like a shimmering goldy amber kind of spike that will hit him in the head. And she'll and he'll sort of just sag, just stop moving, and she'll come over and look down and go, so what has happened here, Herbaceous, is what I've done is I've transferred his consciousness to somewhere else so that he can't hurt people anymore. He's perfectly fine where his consciousness is, but this particular body he doesn't need anymore.
How close have you said that to me?
Reasonably close.
There's only truth going
It
on.
is true. It is entirely true. It's entirely true because she believes, and she knows Herb believes in the gods, and that there is an afterlife. Therefore, she has transferred his consciousness to another plane where he can't where he can't hurt anybody anymore, and his body is no longer of use to him.
I'll see on my turn how I respond to that.
Yep. It's cool.
And is that?
And then going, everyone, the problem is now solved. You can all calm down. Which again, she thinks is true.
Cool. Tiger's turn.
Do the tigers think that this person on the other side of the bar is going to attack?
Well, the tiger is right in front of it, and he's holding a dagger
Cool.
sort of thing. I don't know what. You know what? Can the tigers do a perception check, please?
21 is one of them, and 16 for the other.
I'm gonna say the one right in front of
Yeah.
this guy, Ovid is his name, is very aware that he's about to attack. The other one kind of looks over, isn't sure, but thinks maybe it might be worth just having a little investigate.
So, yes, so the first one will wheel round to give himself a little 20-foot run up. And he's going to charge at this fella, and he's going to make a claw attack, which is a 8, so that doesn't hit.
Nope.
And then the second one, seeing this happen, will rush in, and that is a 21 to hit.
That'll hit, yeah.
That's 9 piercing damage.
No piercing.
And can he make a DC 13 strength saving throw to see if he's not prone?
DC, what was it, sorry?
13
13 strength.
save.
DC 30. Oh no, it's 11, so that's fail.
Cool, so the tiger then pins him to the ground, and because he's pinned him to the ground, he gets a bite attack as well, which is a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I only got one, so 4 for 4 damage.
For 4 damage, okay. Okay. Oh, no, that's what Jack said, didn't he? Okay, is that everything the tiger's gonna do?
That's the tiger's turn, yeah.
Okay. Ovid is follows after his very good and very lovely friend Jarek, and he is going to, immediate danger, the 2 bloody tigers in front of him. He is going to make attacks, 1 each. Again with with a club this time. So he's got a club. It wasn't a dagger he was going for. It was a club. So that is a 14 and a 19 to hit.
Okay.
Both hit. Okay.
I'm regretting Quinn's fury, but barbarian innit? I don't regret it. I regret it for plot reasons, but for
You feel
entertainment
like we might have
value.
needed these people alive?
Huh?
You think we might have needed these people
Yeah.
alive? We can search his body.
I don't know. Quinn and Han are trying to make a life in this
Oh,
place
crap.
now. They've really
No, we've got now people.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
People don't listen
exactly.
then.
Herb can talk to dead
It's
people.
not prison.
Okay, so that was a 7 bludgeoning damage on one, and 4 bludgeoning damage to the other.
So he's hitting the boat. He's hitting the other one as well. Yeah.
Yeah, he's managed to hit both of them, so that's 7 to one, 4 to the other.
Cool. The one of them's bloodied.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That's right.
Tony's sad. Okay. Hellig.
Hellig. Okay. He's going to cast Sleep. So let's just see what he gets for his pool of hit points. So he's got in total, he's rolled a 34. So does Jarek have less than 34 hit points?
Yeah.
Not Jarek, sorry.
Orid.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he goes to sleep. And with how much hit points did he have left, sorry?
22.
So that left maths on how much left?
Did you say 34? 12.
12. Does the tiger that's got him pinned have less than 12 left?
No.
He's got more than 12. Okay, so yeah, nothing that. So he goes just asleep, and then Hellig will just quickly rush over to Han and just put his hands on your shoulder and say, I think we can call the tigers off. Because he's sort of a bit panicked and out of breath. Yeah. So I think it's 10... where are we? 10 minutes? 1 minute.
Cool.
So he's asleep. He's asleep for 1 minute unless he takes damage or gets attacked. But yeah, Hellig will try and get you to call the tigers off a bit quick. And yeah, that's him done. That's Hellig done.
Okay. Back to Quinn.
Well, so is there a tiger? The tiger on top of... The tiger's left Garrick now.
Jarek, yeah, because Jarek's dead, so both
Yeah.
of the tigers went over to Ovid.
And Coastal Village is with Jarek. Well, the thing is, so the issue is she was raging. Her eyes have kind of gone this sort of black purpley haze, and basically I think she's gonna realise she maybe went in a little bit too hard, and is going to try and shake off the rage, but we'll say to Coastal Village, what do we do now? I think no, this might have gone too far.
I would tie up that gent before he wakes up, get Herb to heal him up, and take it from there.
Yeah. Sorry. It takes me a minute to take me a second just to shake it off. And she's gonna just try and she's just gonna like shiver, like crack all of her muscles, and put the great axe. She's just gonna stick it, and the clamps will have opened, and then grab hold of it again, and she's gonna look down at sort of basically do what Coastal Village suggested. This is why Han is quite useful. And yeah, that's gonna be her go. She's gonna try and just calm down.
Fair enough.
Gather herself.
Herb.
So Herb has a passive wisdom insight of 14, and judging on what Coastal Village said, I would personally go with he likes Coastal Village a lot, but she's known for her tall tales and stretching of truths.
I'm in the zone of truth, man.
You tell him.
Yeah?
You play within the boundaries of truth, as Herb would say. So he's just like, son of a mother's goat, and just crawls out, goes to the dead guy, and casts Cure Wounds.
I just got rid of my rage.
How much healing's that?
He rolled a 4, so he's got 11 hit points back.
Does that take them off of me?
No.
Oh, cool.
No. It's a Cure Wounds spell
Cool, okay.
onto the guy on the floor. So obviously it's Garrett. Which one's that?
Jarek. So Jarek's the one who's dead, and then Ovid's the one who is currently asleep.
I hate to use this tone of voice, but I think you should really consider your life choices.
And Jarek's like, what? Who are you? What are you talking about?
I've just brought you back from the dead because you were murdered because you weren't very nice. So think on that.
Jarek's just, he's a bit out of it. He's just
Can Quinn put the stiletto just on his chest in a gesture of, I'd stay down if I were you.
Fuck it, why not?
I can only do this spell so many times, so if they keep killing you,
Han.
So Han's gonna, he's gonna like shake his head at Herb like, what a twat, and wander over to, stroll over to where the tigers are. He will pat them, and then he's gonna take his net out and pop Ovid in the net, and sling Ovid over his shoulder, and start walking back towards the group. And say to Quinn, bring him.
Yeah, it's alright. And she's gonna pick him up.
No, because it's not your turn.
Yeah, good point. We're still in combat.
So Han's picked up.
Yeah.
Picked up, the tigers are either side of him.
So he just picked up and walked over.
Well, he sort of, I guess
Yeah.
it probably most of his movement was in walking there.
Yeah.
So he's kind of stood there.
Cool.
He's just told to Quinn, bring him with us.
Yep, no worries, that's all good. Coastal.
As Han has got a net out and is listed in the PHB, the player's handbook, as a weapon, she's going to create packed weapon, and this is going to be a net on this occasion. Yeah, it's listed as one of the things that I can use.
Do it.
Yeah.
Not joking.
Stephen's pulling a thinking face, so so I'm going to create a net, a large net. We're going to put Jarek in it, And
What the hell is going on? What?
please bear with us, Jarry thing.
Jarek. It's Jarek.
Jarek. Okay. You. Quinn. That is. It's a nice name. I like it.
Thank you.
You're barbarian. You're. Can you drag him?
Yes.
Not really a dragging kind of person.
No.
And Coaster will follow Han.
Cool. I mean, so you've got both of these guys in bags.
Yeah.
Yeah, nets. Well, they're in nets. They can see. They can breathe.
Oh no, that's cool.
That's cool.
I suppose you're out of initiative then. I guess.
And no one died in the end.
Right. I think we probably should do one. We'll bring them with us, ask them some questions.
Yes. Quinn will kind of have the net pulling over the side. She'll drag him out. Yes. Well, we got the information from Zahiria and Lucas. What more can we get from these two?
I don't know. But everyone here saw them attack us, didn't you? And he looks around to these two tigers growling at him.
So Zone of Truth is still on like a good chunk of the room, so they are just staying completely silent. Whereas everybody else outside of that is kind of nodding, but everybody in like that in that 30-foot radius is all just like absolutely dead silent because they are terrified of speaking.
Quinn's she's going to turn on. We don't tolerate bullies. And then we'll continue dragging Jarek out behind her. And she's gonna nod at was it Koros? Koros.
What's Koros doing?
Hiding, probably.
She's gonna nod at Koros and say, "You get your tips this week." And then we'll carry on pulling him out.
Koros is gonna kind of like go, wait. That was amazing. Oh my gosh. I've been wanting to do that for so long, but I absolutely would have got fired. So it's really cool that you're doing it. And you're gonna, what are you gonna do with him? And he points at Jarek.
A stern talking to.
Yes, stern talking to. Is there a
Extortion.
It's Zone of Truth.
I didn't mean to say that.
We've got many programs: rehabilitation, therapy. We can work on stuff through art. We can find maybe meditation works. Sometimes being at one with nature can do wonderful healing, and then we'll release him to the community once he's learned better.
I'm going to do extortion.
Is there some kind of sheriff?
I mean, I suppose it's the guards and stuff, but I don't know, because you see, so that one, and he points at Ovid, that one, he's like really big into smuggling drugs. So, yeah.
A useful contact for when we move here.
But he's kind of a little bit in the pocket of King. So, like, I wouldn't, because, you know, they're just going to be like, they're going to let him go, and you know, it's a whole money thing.
Good
I don't.
ransom.
Possibly. Maybe should we take it back to Balthazar?
I don't think Balthazar would be keen on us rocking up with these two fellas.
No, but he's.
We can take them to the woods and do what we like then.
We can maybe put them in the cell when we go and get Jeffrey.
Cell.
We could lock them in the cell with the
a shadow hole.
Hey guys, before you go and do the things that I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear.
I'm trying not to say them, I'll be honest.
if you want, because I mean he's the boss, and if he's gone, then like, once you've done all that stuff and you want to like stay a night, you can stay here. I'll give you the room for free. I don't care.
So are you gonna run the place now?
Well, probably not. I'm sure that there'll be some like family or something will probably take it over, or if he comes back it'll probably be over, but like I don't care, Jarek. I don't care. I'm gonna give them a room for free. I don't care, mate. And he goes, as he's talking, he has gone back behind the bar and he's pouring himself a drink. I don't care, Jarek. I don't care anymore.
Legend.
I don't care. Fuck you, Jarek.
This is for all will use service here.
Oh my god.
Can you
It
tell
was
if
the
you're
mention of
working
everyone not getting their tips that made
Yeah.
everyone go feral.
And so Karis is just like, yeah, if you wanna just, by the time night comes and you want to spend a night, you can come back to the 3 cents for free.
Great.
So yeah, entirely up to you what you want to do. It is sort of it's getting kind of later, so like golden hour is probably just past. And it's starting to get a little bit darker, but not like crazy dark.
Let's head into the woods.
Yes,
before
let's take
anyone
these.
spots
Let's
us.
take these chaps into the woods, and we can deal with them there.
Oh gosh.
Hellig and Herb, oh no.
Yeah, I was gonna say Hellig is like just stood
In
next
case
to
it's not
Herb, like.
clear, if you keep murdering, I will keep reviving until I
how-
can't revive anyone.
How long is Zone of Truth again?
10 minutes.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, by the time you've gone to the forest, it'll definitely have worn off.
Yeah. And it doesn't follow him, it's the point that I cast it on, which is like.
Oh,
So as
okay.
we start to walk,
Yeah,
it stops.
that's cool. So yeah, are you guys just gonna head straight over to the forest? Are you wanting to? Yeah, straight over.
Herb will be following, so you two kind of dragging one each.
Yeah.
So Herb will very much be walking behind both Quinn and Hummable, and he's trying his best to rehabilitate these two.
Good man. Good man.
Okay.
And he's not going strong on religion because that just doesn't work for everybody. But he's trying to assess, what point in their life made them think that this was bullying service workers was the best choice for them.
Does Han know how far it is to the forest?
I mean, he's not from the city, is he?
No, but did we pass it on the way in?
No, so you probably wouldn't have.
Right, okay,
You would have
cool,
come.
cool.
If you're coming in, it depends which way you're coming. If you're coming from inland of the country, then potentially. But if you're visiting from another,
Yeah, we
like,
would have
country-
got a ship in.
Yeah,
so
you probably would have got. So you probably won't have. But I get like people. If you ask someone will tell you, or like it'll be signposted and stuff.
Two like people impeccably dressed duo dragging bodies behind them with nets with this group following behind. Where's the forest?
and
This is not as nefarious as it looks.
Han's going to leave one tiger guarding the door of the more damaged tiger
yeah.
by the entrance to the Three Sons, just to make sure no one follows them. And then the other tiger will pad along next to them for an hour.
Cool, lovely. So yeah, it's not like a really long journey to the forest. It's probably somewhere between probably normally about half an hour. But if you're carrying these big bags, I know that you're you're strong, but it will take a bit of time off your journey. So maybe like 45 minutes, an hour potentially. But yeah, you get to the forest.
Okay.
So as you get nearer the forest, the noises of the city of Pietra start to dissipate, and a sense of calm begins to set in. The only sounds are of the breeze rustling through the trees, birds singing, and small woodland creatures running up the trees and along the woodland floor. Although the sun is shining, the forest, as far as you can see it, is shaded by the vast walls of the royal palace, giving a new sensation of coolness in the air. The walls span for what seem to be miles and incredibly well kept. You expect stone like this, in this environment, to be covered in lichen and ivy, but this is spotless. The stone is gleaming in comparison to the dark forest floor.
Seems well cared for.
Oh, that's really nice here. I can't wait to move here.
This is not it's not really what I was expecting. I mean, no, you think forest, you think either ooh hippie, or you think evil going through trees throwing apples at me kind of thing. This is something different.
I think he's going to mess up my shoes.
It's all right, darling. I've got prestidigitation.
Oh, good.
Can everyone just roll a perception for me, please?
Nat
I
20.
forgot that I'm not on
Oh, I landed on the tip. What?
17.
17.
Oh no. 3. No, 7.
14.
12.
Okay, so Han, Herb, sorry, I forgot everybody's names. Han, Herb, and Coastal Village can just hear this sound of sliced fabric getting like, oh, is it a net? So yeah, just like
Okay.
some like, so and if you hear and you look over there, that you'll see Jarek slowly using his dagger to like cut through the net.
Oh, so I guess you're ready for rehabilitation since you're cutting your way out of the net.
He's what?
He's cutting his way out the net.
Take the knife off him.
Give me this, please.
He starts speeding up very quickly and.
Mr. Jarek.
What do you want from me?
Well, really, we just wanted you just to be a little bit nicer to your employees.
So you decided to kidnap me and my friend here and take us to the middle of the woods? You think that's better than just...
It was preferable than you stabbing people.
And you're not dead anymore.
No.
Also, we've heard that you might be quite good friends with the old king.
Well, good friends is probably not the right word. I mean, like, I know him. He's come to the Suns a couple of times, and, I can...
I heard of it was so far up his arse.
Look, I'm not of it, okay?
You called of it into the fight. You must be mates. He's mates with the king. Ergo, ipso facto, bish bash bosh, friends of the king.
You didn't go to the lawyer school, did you?
Neither did you.
Just because you speak posh, mate, don't make you smart.
Look, I know of it, and I know he's reliable, and I know he's good with a club. So, of course, I was going to call him into a fight. It doesn't mean I know anything. I know the king.
You don't know of it that well.
I don't know of it that well. Of it's going, you bloody liar, mate. What the fuck are you on about? Shut up, you idiot. I don't know you that well.
So I think maybe we want to get more information out of them. I think maybe Herb.
Yeah.
You should carry on.
Walking into a forest by myself.
No, well,
I'll come with you.
What exactly is it that you want to know, and why did it involve dragging me out to the middle of the forest in a bag?
Right. Well, which one of you murdered the princess?
Nobody murdered the princess. She just went missing.
I have a question.
How do you know that they were murdered? Sorry, Jarek wouldn't apologise, but Tony's apologising. Sorry.
I have a question. Do you know of a sort of window into the dungeons that's in the forest? I thought you're drug... Oh, no, sorry, I'm not going to talk to you. Drug dealer boy.
Yeah.
Yes, where is it?
I don't know. I'm not like from round. I'm not from round here. I
can hear
don't
that.
know where the bloody window into the palace is, do I?
You're not from round here. How have you become so chummy with the king?
Okay. So in my job, I can, I have a little bit more of an influence, and like, the king wants stuff that I want, and I want stuff that the king wants. We work in a dealship here. He heard about me, selling my wares, as it were, in the Three Suns. He thought he'd come and investigate, and we struck up a bit of a deal.
What was your deal?
I sell drugs. He wanted drugs. He told me if I gave him the drugs, he wouldn't stitch me up and put me in jail.
Have you ever sold him anything that would do more damage than good?
I mean, the sort of stuff I do, the sort of stuff I sell, it all do more damage than good. It's bloody opium, isn't it? It's not exactly saving lives, is it?
No, but have you ever supplied him with anything more toxic, perhaps? Not quite the enjoyable party affectation.
God, you use a lot of words to say something very little, don't you?
Did you sell him anything that could kill someone?
Well, I suppose so, but yeah, that's the same with everything. Like, do enough opium, you can OD.
Come here, tiger.
No!
Right, give me your hands.
Oh, sorry, you're talking to your tiger, and
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to me.
So he's gonna grab
of
its hand and hold it in the tiger's mouth.
What? I'm telling you all I know. I don't know,
I'll
mate.
tell you what we know.
Right.
Princess
How
murdered.
do
by
you
the
know
king.
that the princess was murdered?
We have our
We're answering
sources.
the question. We're asking the question there.
You know it's making you look very suspicious.
I don't care, mate. And he's gonna tap on the tiger's head. The tiger's mouth is starting to close.
I cannot tell you what I don't know, mate.
Right. What have you supplied to the king?
Opium.
Nothing else.
Nothing else.
a minute. Can I do a perception check?
Yeah, you can do a perception check.
Damn, he's gonna die, this guy. That was a 9.
A 9? I mean, he seems pretty convinced about what he's saying, but like, you know. But he's also got his hand in a tiger's mouth, you know what I mean?
We should get Herb. He can get a truth.
I'm loving your work.
Yeah.
However, this is not getting us anywhere. All it's going to get us is a lot of blood all over the place, and I've only just won my clothes in a bet. So
Don't worry about that.
let's not continue. Like, it's getting quite dark. Shall we get into the forest and just find the window?
Where
Yeah.
it is to, yeah.
Right. No. No, we don't need to kill these two.
We're going to go back and say that we kidnapped them.
No, we won't do that, mate.
Well, that one, not to put too fine a point on it, doesn't really own his soul anymore. So, this one, is a criminal, so he's not going to implicate himself in anything at all, are you?
But he knows
No.
the king.
No, she's right. I'm not going to do that. Why would...
I'm not letting him go. He can go.
Could we tie him to a tree or something?
Oh, what the fuck? I was just selling drugs. I was just selling drugs in the bar, and then you lot come along. You set your bloody tigers on me.
Now we're going to be taking over that business.
Have you considered what accountability you have in this
Let's
situation?
come back.
Yes.
You kidnapped me.
I didn't kidnap anyone.
Yeah, but you bloody tore my fucking ear off, didn't you, Sunshine? That's some duff damage.
Make him tell the truth. Do the thing.
I mean, it's a very limited spell. Like, I don't want to keep using things up. Can I insight him before doing any magic spells?
Yeah, you doing
19.
He's telling the truth.
Yeah.
He is sold nothing but opium. He is not involved in this. Yeah.
He'll go back to town and he's just going to forget about this.
But, I mean, he's going to, because he is fucking terrified of you guys, because you're very intimidating, and he is very concerned that you will actually come and kill him if he does start.
We will actually come and kill him.
I believe you, mate. I believe you. You don't need to convince me. I'm very aware of.
Coastal Village will her claws will come out the end of her gloves, and she'll slice open the rest of the net.
That's my fucking
Jarek,
net!
that Jarek had
Okay.
started cutting open, because that is a packed weapon one, which I can disappear anyway.
But do it stylishly.
It's going to be almost like a threatening cut. And if we hear that you've been upsetting any of your employees in the future, and then she's just going to tickle him under the chin with her claws. We're going to pay you a little visit. Okay.
The karmic circle is real. If you go forth and do good in the world, good things will happen to you. So I think just by taking better steps forward, you'll ensure that nothing else bad will happen.
Amen. Yes. Ovid, we should really go. Okay, let's go.
Am I letting Ovid go, am I?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Praise Paladine!
Well, alright. I mean, it's not the way we normally do business, but go on then.
Okay, so
Give me your club.
Ovid just gives him the club. Okay, lovely. So yeah, Jarek and Ovid, let's leave and head back to the main city centre, and I think that's where we're going to end it.
Go into the world and roll the damn dice.
Bye.
Make good choices!